All right, Math 1, your final benchmark, number 29. All right, the concentration of a drug administered to a patient, C of t, can be modeled by the equation C of t equals C times 0.93 raised to the t power, where t is the time in hours since the drug is administered. If a doctor graphs the function correctly, which statement about the end behavior of the graph is true? All right, so the end behavior. So what's the graph doing for the end behavior? All right, so let's see what we have. So we have an equation and we have some points. And let's remember that x is our input, y is our output. In this case, they use t instead of x, and they're using c of t as function notation as the y. All right, so let's look at the graph and see what this looks like. And remember, again, we only want to know what is the end behavior doing. Okay, so if I pull up my calculator here, I can go to y equals, and I can graph 6 times 0.93 raised to the t power. So if you see this here, it is xt. Looks like theta in whatever. So it doesn't matter what the variable is. Right here, we've already said that x is the same thing as t. All right, so we're going to hit graph. And let's see what the graph looks like. Okay, so let's see what the question says. All right, when t is our x, is greater than 100, we can see that all of these say when t is greater than 100. So our scale here, our window is only from 10 to 10. So for us to look at t greater than 100 or x greater than 100, we don't have to worry about the minimums, but let's change the x maximum, or the positive x's, to 100. So that's just going to change our graph to where we can see more of the graph. So now our x-axis goes out here to 100. All right, so it says when t is greater than 100, as t increases, what does y do, or c of t? Does it approach 0? Okay, to me it looks like it's approaching 0 here. Does it approach 6? Does it decrease? Let's see what this says. Does it decrease and become increasingly negative? Does it increase and become increasingly positive? So again, if you look at the graph here, it looks like it's approaching 0 to me. So the correct answer is A. As x increases, y approaches 0. So number 29, the answer is A.